The Veldran Collective had always prided itself on logic. They were beings of pure calculation, a civilization so advanced they had eliminated war, disease, and hunger by reducing every decision to probability and efficiency. In their shimmering halls of data, each citizen was a number, a node in an endless lattice of predictions and outcomes. Emotion was classified as an ancient flaw, a leftover spark from their primitive organic past, something to be analyzed and discarded. When they encountered humanity, they found us messy and irrational, plagued by choices that defied every algorithm. The Veldrans observed us from orbiting towers of crystal and light, sending probes to measure our conflicts, our births, our funerals. The data was fascinating, so many wasted resources, so many decisions that made no sense. To them, a human life was merely a single variable in an endless stream. One drop in a planetary ocean. That perspective shattered the day Commander Elias Morrow stepped onto platform Theta 9. Theta 9 was a processing center orbiting Epsilon Eridani, where refugee populations were sorted for optimization. Veldrans ran endless simulations to decide which lives were worth preserving, which talents could be absorbed into the collective, and which lives should quietly end. Efficiency demanded sacrifices. No single life had meaning, only the statistical whole mattered. Elias arrived unarmed, clad in a scorched suit and carrying nothing but a single backpack. He had flown a battered shuttle alone, evading defense nets designed to vaporize anything lacking clearance. When he landed, the Veldran Overseer greeted him with a polite nod. "Human, you are unauthorized," the Overseer said in a voice that sounded like wind over glass. "Explain your intrusion." Elias took a trembling breath. "There's a child in your sorting queue, registration ID VZ 349X. Her name is Leora." The Overseer's crystalline fingers flickered, accessing data instantly. "Correct. Statistical models assign her a 99.7% probability of non-contribution to collective value. Scheduled for termination in 11 cycles. Why does this concern you?" Elias stepped forward. His voice quivered, but his eyes burned like molten steel. "Because she matters." The Overseer tilted its head, perplexed. "Incorrect. She is a singular data point. Her genetic markers, psychological profile, and skill projections indicate extreme inefficiency. Her individual survival does not statistically improve any model." "She's alive," Elias shouted, fists clenched. "She's scared and alone and deserves a chance. She laughs when it rains. She draws stars on walls. She sings to herself when she thinks no one's listening. She's not a line in a spreadsheet, she's Leora." The Overseer paused. The hall behind it thrummed with silent calculations, rows of holographic panels displaying millions of data strands. Never had anyone breached their sanctum with nothing but words and a heartbeat. "Human," the Overseer began slowly, "our civilization cannot afford exceptions. Efficiency sustains existence. Why risk your own life for one negligible outcome?" Elias swallowed hard. His mind flashed with memories of Leora's small hands gripping his jacket, her terrified eyes as the camp swallowed her. He had promised he'd come, even if it killed him. "Because one life is not negligible to me," he said. "Because she trusts me. Because I would rather die saving one real, living soul than live forever among numbers that forgot how to feel." Security drones hovered close, mechanical limbs sparking with potential violence. Still, Elias did not move. He held the Overseer's gaze, chest rising and falling, each breath a testament to all the beautiful, stupid, precious things that made humans what they were. The Overseer extended a spindly hand, touching a data column. Numbers spiraled, re-evaluating variables, cross-referencing emotional probability curves they had dismissed for centuries. At that moment, something shifted deep within the crystalline heart of the Veldran mind. Silence fell across the platform. Then the Overseer flicked its hand. One panel blinked out, another replaced it with a single word, "released." A small door hissed open. Leora emerged, trembling, her oversized tunic dragging across the polished floor. When she saw Elias, her eyes lit up like dawn breaking. She bolted forward, throwing her arms around him, burying her face in his chest. He held her tight, sobbing, feeling her warmth against his ribs. For the first time in years, he felt real, not a statistic, not a failure, but a protector. The Overseer watched in silence. For the first time in millennia, it saw not data points but a pulse, a bond, something immeasurable. Slowly, it turned away, dismissing the drones. Elias lifted Leora into his arms and turned toward his battered shuttle. She clutched his neck, her soft voice humming the same little song she used to sing in the refugee camp. He looked back only once, nodding silently at the overseer. He had come with empty hands and an impossible hope. But he left with the most precious thing in the universe, one life saved. On that day, the Veldrans learned that not all calculations could account for the human heart, that not every risk was measured in percentages, that sometimes the smallest life held an infinite weight. They saw only statistics, until a human risked everything for one life. And in that act, they glimpsed what it meant to be truly alive.